Hey, I hope you're having a great day. I am in my office working. You see some of my kids' artwork behind me and just sitting here at my computer. And I wanted to come to you today and kind of do a longer video on nutrition. Not really getting into the specifics on macros or micros or splits, anything like that. More of a mindset. Oftentimes we kind of pick one diet, especially at the beginning of the year, that we're going to follow. And this is going to be the year, right? This is going to be the year that I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this year. It's my year, right? Have you been there? I've been there. Quite frankly, most people have. You are not alone. It's hard. It's hard to get to where you want to be with all the information that's out there. You need to go keto. You need to go carnivore. You need to go vegan. You need to go Mediterranean. You need to go, there's even a diet called the snake diet, whatever that is. You need to intermittent fast. You don't need to fast. Who knows what to do, right? You probably already know what to do. Fact of the matter is, we all inherently know how we should probably be eating. You probably know that the chicken breast is probably better for you than the piece of pizza. You probably know that an egg or two in the morning is probably better for you than the donut. The hard part is keeping that consistency going. Because oftentimes we hit an obstacle in the road, and when we hit that obstacle, all the wheels fall off, right? I know those of you that are in my generation remember the game Oregon Trail. That's the first thing that just popped in my mind when we're thinking about the wheels fall off. But you hit that rock, right? You break the axle, remember that game? And if you didn't pack anything extra, you're done. We do the same thing with our diet. We do the same thing with nutrition. We fall off or we have one hiccup and we're done. That's why most of the time exclusion diets don't work. Okay? Going to keto, going to carnivore, vegan, whatever it is, they don't work long term. Now, you probably have a friend, I have friends who have done those and have succeeded, right? We also all have friends who smoke 25 cigarettes a day and live till they're 150 years old, right? The exception doesn't make the rule. More often than not, I see folks who go on these diets and they end up failing. And then they go back to eating the donuts, right? And the pizza every day and the fast food. When if we look at your diet from a holistic standpoint and try to incorporate everything, your likelihood of success increases exponentially. So I wanted to give you a story. So today I actually was visiting a local company to me, and I was speaking at this company. Now I'm very heavily involved in Toastmasters. I love Toastmasters. If you're interested in speaking or learning how to speak, learning how to develop yourself as a leader, I highly recommend it. I was speaking to a company. The company is McKee Foods. They make Little Debbie's. So I go into this office, massive building, and there are Little Debbie's everywhere, okay? They're everywhere. It's hard. It's hard to keep yourself from grabbing something. Now, of course, most of these bowls were on somebody else's desk, so I'm definitely not going to do that. So a level of politeness helped me, of course. But I gave my presentation, gave my talk, met with a lot of wonderful folks. As I was leaving, I had to turn in my badge. And as I turned my badge in, they handed me a box, I'm going to show you, of Nutter Butters. The bad thing is Nutter Butters are my absolute favorite Little Debbie. I don't know if they profiled me when I came in, but if they did a very good job. Now, if I was keto or I was low carb or, carnivore or something where maybe I was doing no sugar for a month, right? If I have one of these, what's going to happen? Mentally, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to beat myself up tremendously because let's look at this. There's 6 servings in here, okay? Each little packet is 2 calories, 310, 18 grams of fat, 32 grams of carbs, 4 grams of protein. So, quite frankly, it's not a very healthy snack, right? I think we would all agree with that. These are sitting on my desk now, calling to me. Hey, Chris, have me, eat me. Now, I may have one, I may not, honestly. I'm not craving any of those. I can leave them right there and be perfectly fine. In fact, I'd like to save them for my kids. They told me a trick to put them in the freezer, so I'll let you know how that turns out. So I'm going to give them to my kids and let my kids have them. Maybe not 2, might have 1. But here's the point. My nutrition plan allows me to eat stuff like this, right? Because I'm good 80 to 90% of the time. So falling off and having one of these, not going to be a huge detriment to what I'm trying to accomplish. So I want you to think about that when you embark on a nutritional program. If it is exclusionary and it's exclusionary just to lose weight, you really need to reevaluate and see if this is something that you can maintain long term, okay? No one is saying that eating these every single day is going to be good for you. I am not saying that. Okay? But what I am saying is if you exclude stuff like this and then know that if you have one, it's going to mess with you here, let's reevaluate. Now, if you're doing keto or vegan or carnivore for other reasons, for specific reasons, or you can maintain it or you have maintained it, okay, I'll give you a little bit of slack. For the majority of us, it's just not appropriate, okay? So think about that next time you embark on a nutritional program, and let yourself have some of this stuff from time to time, okay? In the grand scheme of things, it's not gonna derail your progress very much, and it's not that bad for you in the long term. Have a great rest of the day. If you've got questions, we'd love to hear them. You can put them below. Share this with your friends. Like this. Subscribe to my channel. It might be up here or down here. I'm not sure which. Subscribe to my channel, and you'll see more of this coming soon.